Alright, there we go. We should be live. How's everybody doing? I need to like drop everything I'm doing like a half an hour before the stream, I'm thinking. But I get so bored, man. I gotta do something.
Hungry, terrified.
And then I get distracted every time. Like every time. Oh well.
Has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here.
I get distracted, then lose track of time, and then realize I forgot to set something up, and then next thing you know, I'm not here when I thought I would be here.
You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you.
Cats of the North!
You turn to the gods, and yet you do not plead.
And yet you do not plead.
To dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods
I still don't want my head to be detached from my neck.
We must look at the gods. We failed long
Go put a flower on a tank, James. Symbolism.
our world intertwined.
And yet you do not plead.
Scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods of
Very
the
good or younger.
forces to
Youngin.
the offspring
Damn
of
kid
that
is catching up to
cataclysm
my
was the
tricks.
nefarious
Catching on to my
force
tricks.
called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth.
Nothing much, Tito.
Monsters at our door.
So hey, Fury, James, Frank, and it seems to be the only people here. Oh, Vepper. Vepper's here too.
Did we raise our swords against them?
It's harder
This burden on others.
to notice Vepper, you know, without him being an icon king.
Ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual.
Blasphemous ritual.
Monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them.
And yet you do not plead.
Their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war.
The North bleeds.
Chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into
Almost forgot Vepper the Commoner. I prefer Yokel.
the warmth of the eternal fire,
Congratulations, James. I'm hoping you're enjoying it.
the sword and axe?
I couldn't bring myself to drop 60 bucks on it, man. Sorry.
Nigh is the time of man.
I was wringing my hands and like, ah. Nah. Wait, we got the music this time. Here we go. Oh, shit, wash your wall, wash your wall, wash your wall. Wash your wall, wash your wall. It's about time. Yesterday sucked. What's changed? Why is it letting me do it today? Only cost you 30 for 9. Hey, that's a lot more affordable. How'd you get that? How'd you come out with that? Because it said it was 60 bucks to pre-order. I'm not sure. I would have did it for 40 still, maybe 30. I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it for 30. I'm pretty sure. 39, it would have taken a lot more willpower to resist. Well, I'm a sucker for games, but I'm pretty sure that game is just like a. I saved my game point. I saved my. Oh, so it still cost you 60. It's just you used your digital points thingies. Yeah, I probably have like a few dollars of that saved up as well, but it's just I treat that as real money. I'm gonna use that for something that I really want for sure. that I know I'm going to enjoy most likely. Instead of I think maybe I might like, maybe I won't like, I don't know. Delicious coffee. Gotta take your vitamins. Nom. Especially when they're delicious, alive men's 1 a day. Or is it 2 a day? 2 a day. They're not called 2 a day, though. They're men's alive gummy vitamins. Made with real fruit. Are so delicious. They're like candy. It's so hard to only have like what I'm supposed to have, but I always do. It's like they're like concentrated little things of fruit, man. Rah. Rah. Okay. We gotta start. And normally I would have started, but I got distracted here by the vitamins, and I gotta grab you. Okay, there we go. Continue. Yes, Mr. Hogan. Indeed. Say your prayers and take your vitamins, kids. Or which, I don't remember which one he would say first. Probably just regular gummy bears. Oh, most definitely are not. I've had gummy vitamins that you can tell are just like, it's like, does this really have any vitamins in it? It tastes, and it has the same consistency. It's like it doesn't seem like it's anything different. This is definitely different. This is more like it's like something in between the consistency of a taffy and a gummy bear, but closer to a gummy bear than a taffy. Like, it's not like if you squeeze it, it doesn't like return to its shape. But it's soft like a gummy bear, but if you squeeze it, doesn't return to its shape because it's not really like a gummy bear. It's different. It's extremely fruity too. I believe it's just like mostly like a concentrated fruit mush that's been dried out and also has some vitamins mixed into it. That the fruit doesn't give you entirely. That's what my guess is. I can look at the ingredients. What's the #1 ingredient? There's a lot of fucking ingredients in here. Fruits and garden veggies, orchard. Here we go. Powder blend. Orange, blueberry, carrot, pomegranate, plum, strawberry, pear, apple, beet, raspberry, cherry, pineapple, pumpkin, cauliflower, grape, acai, asparagus, banana, broccoli, Brussels sprout, cabbage, cranberry, cucumber, pea, spinach, tomato, D-alpha. Okay, now it's getting into other shit, which is what I'm pretty sure, like the things that the fruits and vegetables don't fully give you, like zinc, and other things just thrown in there, I guess. Apparently, it's colored with vegetable juice and fruit juice, so it doesn't have food coloring. It uses different amounts of vegetable and fruit juice to make the colors. Hmm. Sounds like pulpa. I'm not sure. Like a booger. I don't know, Frank. It does seem like what I would imagine a dried booger would be like as far as the consistency. But no. Wouldn't a dried booger be hard? And a non-dried booger would be too mushy. No, it's not. It's nothing like a booger. Nothing like a booger. How long has this been loading? Have I clicked off on the screen or something? I think it's time I restart the game. What the hell? It crashed. That's not good. This could be bad. This could be real bad, man. We can't be having crashes on startups and stuff. The game hasn't updated, right? Game is already running. But no, it's not. It says it's already running. Alright, let's close this shit. Alright, let's give it another shot. Ernie won't eat Brussels sprouts. I don't taste any vegetables, man. I just taste that fruity. It's like it's like a more flavorful version of like a prune almost. As far as like, you know how prunes feel like concentrated the dried prune stuff, by the way. They feel like a more concentrated version of something. Or like a raisin, same thing. A raisin, like a more concentrated version of a grape almost. It's like that. It's a more concentrated version of a bunch of fruit. It doesn't taste like any one fruit in particular. It just tastes fruity, like a fruit bar. A fruit bar, yeah. Sort of like a fruit bar in its flavor. Yeah, just try it sometime. It's delicious. They're my favorite vitamins, and I went ahead and looked them up, and these are one of the vitamins that are like real vitamins as far as your body digests them very well. Because some vitamins your body does, the human body struggles to digest, and so you're not getting as much as you would out of the vitamin as you should. Alive Men's gummy vitamins are one of the kinds that your body is good at digesting, and you get all that goodness.
The favor Lady Brand did for her son sure did bear a high price.
Wait, did he just make a bear joke? Wait a second. Where are those two people at? Oh shit, I think I loaded it into a save where they actually died to the bear. Well, there you go, Frank. And I think he just made a joke about that dude's husband, that lady's husband dying to the bear. She couldn't bear the price. Oh, no, okay, that's Bran. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Well, they resurrected. I'm not giving Ernie prunes. This don't give me the poops, by the way. It's not like that.
Where are you walking?
I saved your life, you ungrateful son of a bitch. I should reload to where you're dead. Ah! Ah!
You bring news.
Path of yours wasn't easy, but I managed to get to the end. Here's proof.
First Outlander to complete the trial. A feat worthy of respect. I'll make sure news of your deeds spreads across the 5 Isles.
Washa, washa, wah, wah, you are.
Greetings.
Assault gauntlets. Magdirus curus. Mushrooms. Hard leather. What the hell is this reward? Lame. Murder this thing. I don't like it. Wait. Come on. It's your turn. I said it's not your turn, it's the other guy's turn, you son of a bitch. Fine, I'll kill you too. How many of these motherfuckers are there? Come on, your turn to die. There's like 5 of the big ones. Normally there's like 1 or 2 of the big ones and a bunch of the little ones. There's just nothing but big ones. Wait, where's the other one? Or was it only 4? I guess it was only 4. I'm hallucinating, I guess. Home of the Vikings with Scottish accents. Yeah, they're probably Viking / Scottish. Like, you know, they're like all these things are always inspired from something or another, right? So Skellig's probably inspired by like Vikings and like the Scottish and stuff like that. And they're trying to like combine them into one. And if you look at the world map, you'll notice that you got the big old continent here, right? Or it's just a big ass island, but either way, you got the little island off the coast of it. So this is like instead of like the Brits being on an island and then them being on the side of an island, instead it's like the Brits are here and the Scots are here off the coast of the mainland. The Scot Kings, nice. What are you doing? Stop it. Like, make up your damn mind. Attack me or don't attack me. Come here. Wah. Lots of these harpies. You can take our lies, but you can never take our crappy pointed helmets. Pointy helmets. But like, isn't that exactly what they're going to take after they take your life? Like, are we still going? Like, that guy way over there? Yeah, them dudes don't want to fight me. They running away. Yeah, the difficulty turns up the spawn rate. And so you got, whenever there's a bunny, there's a million bunnies. Whenever there's a rat, there's a million rats. Minding our own business, just flying around, and this asshole shot Cindy. They aggroed me. Combat music doesn't stop if they don't aggro you. So they were circling me aggressively, okay? I was standing my ground, Frank. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Sven could be a hero like that. If only Miss Sven could
You
be
gotta
a
work on
hero
that swing. It doesn't even come close to hurting me. What? She put back the sword from the earth whence it came. Like, that's a mighty power she has. Anytime she wants, she can just fucking pull swords out of the ground.
We'll stick together. It'll all work out.
Maybe I'll get a haircut. Poor Cindy. 2 days ago. Frank, you been shopping lately? Your store's cleared out? Everybody keeps calling me dirty. I think I'm gonna take a shower in the game. Well, not take a shower, but to get shaved. I think that when you get shaved, that's the equivalent of taking a shower in this game when someone shaves you. So let's see what happens. We'll let the beard grow back right away, because Geralt, he must have his beard. But we'll see how it goes. Look at how many goats there are. Don't worry, goats, I'll protect you from the demon harpies. For sure.
Harpies got their nest here.
Murder their babies. Oh wait, it's a bomb. Excellent. Or should I say excellent, since I got an egg out of it. Damn it, Karen had kids. Damn it, Karen was a monster trying to murder people. There was a human skull in there, Frank. Look. With these guys, there's non-violent solutions, maybe. Ah! Take this. Obey me. Yes. No, down. Nope. Down, foul beast. All right, we'll let him get up for a bit. Yeah, everyone screaming over there. How dare you! Why do they look like, really, I really don't understand why they look like, freaky ass monsters when, top half when they're alive. Like, look at their face. See that? See the face? But then when it dies, it turns into like a hot woman. Like, what? I feel like it should be the opposite of that. Hey, that one didn't turn into a hot woman. That's one of the first times I've seen that. Look. So harpies are hot women that pretend to be demons. Are you sure about that, James? Like their natural state is hot woman, and their unnatural state, where they are trying to disguise themselves, is a demon. Okay, that's interesting. I think that's probably one of the dumbest monsters I've ever heard of. Like, I must disguise myself to fit in things. I'm a monster now. You wish to not harm me, do you not? Then you murder her and she's like, no, I turned back into a beautiful woman. I'm pretty sure it's the reverse of that, dude. Top half is supposed to stay female always, says Frank. Well, apparently not. Like, they always exist as a monster until you murder them. Then they're a hot woman. Like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe harpies. Maybe what it is harpies are like women. Like, their real form is that of a woman. And then they've been, like, infected, like lycanthropy, like the whole werewolf thing in the game, and then when you kill them, they turn back into the person that they once were before they were forced to mutate into a monster. I don't know. Maybe harpyism is like an infectious disease or some shit. I don't know. And she's like, you have set me free from my horribly ugly and murderous state by murdering me. Thank you, Witcher. My final gasp as I die. Look at all these things on these islands, dude. To the boat. I've decided to go island hopping. Hiya! Away! What's the first island that we're gonna go to? We're gonna go to here, since we're gonna go to there. Since it's pretty much right along the way and we don't have to stop. I mean, we don't have to go that out of our way. I'm not really gonna do much of the water ones, because the water ones are always just treasure, and I'm more interested in the skill thingies. And like, there's too many of them. There's like, look at this. Look, I can't be bothered to do all the water things. Look at how many of these fucking things there are. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's absurd. You freed me by killing me. Thanks. Exactly. Hey Frank, there's even warriors that do that. Remember the guardians? Kill me. I will not make it easy for you though. I wish to die, but I must fight with everything I have. Or whatever bullshit they say. Hey Axis. It says nope. It just says nope. It's been a while. Hit the brakes. Come and die. Wait. Are they drowners? I think they're drowners. Yeah. I gotta jump in for drowners. Just leave me alone. Man, your crossbow is so powerful underwater, it's ridiculous. You one-shot almost everything. Anything else want to go? Yeah, you want to go. If they have water combat in The Witcher, I mean in Cyberpunk 2077, I hope it's a lot better than in The Witcher. Man, video games, like super deep water in video games gives me anxiety. Because there's always some like sort of monster waiting to get your ass, but not in this one. This one it seems like there's only small monsters. You do occasionally see like a whale off in the distance. But I'm always thinking there's gonna like Cthulhu's gonna come up out of this shit. Because there's magic in this fucking world. Who knows what the fuck will come up, right? Fucking Cthulhu comes up out of the depths with his weird squiddy face. You're like, oh fuck. I don't think my crossbow's gonna work well against that thing. And that's all I got. You can't even stab somebody with your sword. When was Cyberpunk 2077 delayed until, by the way, again? I can't remember. Someone needs to make a mod to put in the speedboat in this game, like the engine sound, and it's just like going like, cause you're already basically a speedboat, just a little slower. Yo, don't be fucking with my boat until I get on the land, okay? And then, even then, don't fuck with my boat. Just fuck with me. You leave me the hell alone. I only got one boat, you son of a bitch. What the hell? You gonna stop screaming? How do I get on this son of a bitch? Is that a dead body? Hey, there's a dead body there. Alright, I'll try to remember to check that after I get off the boat. Get me off the boat before he attacks it. Alright, chicken monster. I was gonna make a rooster joke, like come to roost, but I decided against it. Ow, my ears, you fuck! Stop it! You know, foul deeds have come to roost. Oh no, come on. Whoa! Did my shield not go off? Is he hitting me through my shield? Oh, I gotta eat, so I resume my health. Fuck off. Fuck off. Why can't I shoot him? Shoot him. Shoot him. Go. Aren't you supposed to be a fucking professional? Alright, there we go. I got most of my health back now. Do you not bleed?
Shit.
Yeah, he's bleeding. He bleeds. What? That hit me? I think it was just the shield finishing, actually. Yeah, he's bleeding for 320 something per tick. That man has a lot of health. Because bleed is percentage based. I think I'm mostly going to kill him with bleed. Every time it triggers. I just got to try to make it trigger. Come on, bleed. Damn it. Geralt cannot hit this motherfucker to save his life. Look at this. What the fuck are you doing, Geralt? I'm looking right at it. Shoot. Uh-oh. Direct hit. Yay, I got bleed again already. He's going down. You can't be screaming at me. What the hell? Can you aim it manually? Because this shit don't work. There we go. Oh, he went down way over there. Okay. Looks like he does bleed. Basilisk mutagen. Nice. Lots of bird sounds, and they went with a rooster. Well, that's because he is a rooster. Look at him. He's a mutant rooster. That's what the basilisk is. He's a big-ass mutant rooster, dude. They went with it like they went with a devil bird. I think they could have I think it would have been like equally good to like pick other like maybe a goose. They should have had a goose version too. An angry fucking honking ass goose monster. Cuz those are some angry ass birds. Daystar. Yeah, that doesn't inspire terror. The fuck? Frank, don't you be lying. It's some shit that looked like this that was as big as bigger than your damn donkeys, right? Looking like this and going "Grrr!" and coming at you with some damn, what is that, like 8-inch long fucking claws if you count the like fucking like the turn in it, the curve. There we go. My brain wouldn't work. Shit. Jabberwocky. Nah, more like those are like more like 10 inches. You count that damn turn. What am I thinking? I'd have to compare it to Geralt. I imagine Geralt's probably like 6 feet on the dot or some shit. That mostly protagonists in video games seem to be around that height. So yeah, that's like a foot long damn claw. If you count the turn then. So we got foot long claws and this big ass aggressive looking leathery skin, an angry ass face and a sharp ass beak, and he's like, I'm gonna eat you cause you're a little worm, bitch. I know Nergigante. Nergigante is not real. If this monster was in Monster Hunter World, it would be like probably around the difficulty of Apollomu. It would have more. It would have extra moves, and it'd probably be around the difficulty of Apollomu. Squawking and shit. I want an angry goose monster though, man. You can't trust those gooses. Them gooses. There's no such thing as geese. It's gooses. Just like there's no such thing as better. It's gooder. Gooder. Oh, I got flowers. I wonder if there's a quest for those flowers. Like there should have been a quest for those flowers, like a note or some shit. And I could have given the flowers to his dead wife or some shit. I don't know. Who's a good kitty? Nice. Kulu would beat him to death. No, I think that's why I say he's about the same strength as Apollomu if it was to be a monster in Monster Hunter World, because he's like a slightly larger and a flying version of Kuliaku. And dumber though. Kuliaku is this cute, cool tool using animal, so you know. Alright, y'all, stop it. Alright, don't you touch my boat. Alright, hands off my damn boat. Stay. Hey, I saw that. What the hell? Well, that's fine then. Fight me down here. Hold up. You want to fight me down here? I got the advantage. I'll one-shot your ass with this damn thing underwater. Looks like you made the wrong decision, didn't it? Didn't it? Look, the English worked okay. It is alright. Is right, okay? I do cool. The harpy looks like a giant rudder. It looks like a giant ornate rudder, doesn't it? Like on the boat's shadow. And the dead harpy at the front looks like one of those. What do you call the thing at the front of the ship? Is that the prow? What's the front of the front of the ship called? But what is the thing at the front of the ship? The mast. I think it's the mast, and it has, you know, the figures that they put there sometimes. Oh God, he's dying! Geralt, swim, you son of a bitch! What are you doing? Fuck. Why'd he go back underwater instantly? Damn, dumbass Geralt. What's wrong with you? You almost died. I'm sorry. What the fuck did I not get? It's saying I didn't get all the barrels. Oh, this one's way over here, I guess. Why is it red instead of yellow? I thought they were supposed to be yellow. The pointy bit mast with the has the sail. Oh yeah, the mast is a sail. So it is the prow. Did I say? I said prow originally. That's I was right. It has the ornate carvings. Yeah, but there's a name for those carvings too. How's it going, Susanna? See, this is what I mean. Look, they turn into beautiful women when they die, but they were these demon monsters. Ah! Ah! Demon monster! Let go of my boat! Where'd you even come from? My boat is about to sink because of you, you foul beast! What the hell is happening with the water physics right now? I know there's a name for them. Yeah, they cause damage to my boat. I know that, hey, let me link my Twitch, guys, because I'm going to switch to my Twitch here in a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and link it, but I'm not switching right now. But last time I forgot to link it before I left. And so I want to get the link up right now, because I'm only going to be on the YouTubes for a few more minutes. We've been here for about an hour so far. There we go. All right. Especially since there's some old timers who are popping in and saying hi. That way they know I'm not always here on the YouTubes now. Sometimes I'm on the Twitch, because YouTube isn't a platform you can really grow on anymore when it comes to streaming games. You have to just make videos of games. And because I'm stubborn, I haven't been doing that. Look what they did to my boat. There's like a piece of my boat missing, the bastards. Alright, let's head to shore here, actually. Yeah. Let's go here. We can get our hair cut. And get shaven, because I want to shave. It's been a long time since I shaved in the game, and I want to see what happens. Maybe people will stop calling me dirty. I know, like people who would go Viking would like their ships, they would have the stuff on the front of their ships, like the Danes would have like scary shits on the front of their ships. At least that's what they tried to go for. But they were removable. Like you could take them off. So what they would do is they would have a normal looking, whatever the hell they were called, on the head of the ship, the prow or whatever, and then once they were like, all right, it's pirate time, bitches, instead of like raising a sail of like crossbones like the movies have, the Danes would put the dragon head or whatever they had carved on the prow of their ship. And that was them, like, that's what they would do when they were ready to, like, start killing. We're just a simple, humble trader at the moment. Yes, look. Ah, yes. And then they'd put the dragon head on. Now we kill. Figurehead? Nah, there's a name for it. Here, I will look it up. Figurehead probably could be what you would call it. I don't know, but I don't think so. What is the... Ooh, figurehead is correct. I know there has to be more names for him, though, because I've heard him called other things. Ooh. The menacing appearance of toothy and bug-eyed figureheads on Viking ships also had the protective function of warding off evil spirits. Is it because they're like, well, we're about to go murder some people. We got to keep them demons away from us since we're being horrible people. They're going to try to get us. Maybe, I don't know. Phoenicians used horses representing speed. And the Greeks used boar's heads to symbolize acute vision and ferocity, while Roman boats often mounted a carving of centurion representing valor and battle. The North Europe, serpents, bulls, dolphins, and dragons were customary, and by the 13th century, the swan was used representing grace and mobility. So Dutch sailors believed a similar belief was found in early Scandinavian Vikings, Netherlands. Gnomes, little men, and fairies dwelt in figureheads. The spirit guarded the ship from sickness, rocks, storms, and dangerous winds. If the ship sank, this is a big ass name here, guys. The Kaboutermanikis. Okay, let's see how much I butchered this. We're putting this into the Google, and we're telling it to say it for us. Oh, Google don't know how to say it, so we're gonna say pronounce afterwards, and there'll be something on YouTube probably. Oh shit. There ain't even anything on YouTube on how to pronounce this weird-ass word. It's like a 30 damn letter word. It's not actually. It's more like a 20 letter word. But still. That's a lot of damn letters. There's nothing. Nobody on Google has yet tried to pronounce this shit. What's this? Why is this the first link? When I walk forward, out walking? The eyes of the heart? Control F. Why is this the first result? This word isn't even on this. Why is that the first result from Google? Alright, Google's... This is a bad search term for Google, I think. I think they're faking it. Let's go to a Different search engine. Ah, now we're getting real results. Google doesn't like this word. This is one of those words Google doesn't like. For sure. I have no clue why. But, like... Wait. Now I put it in Google and I'm getting better, results again. Oh, was it in combination of the word pronounce that did this? Yeah. Okay, so let's add pronounce to this one. They do some weird shit here. Okay, it didn't huh. Yeah, Google still, I don't like understand it. Like look at this result. This is super confusing to me. Walk forward out walking. When I search for this, it's not saying that it's changing what it is. And then look, Heather Gartside's blog. This one actually has this one in this though. Notice that these actually have mentioning of whatever this is. This one takes it out entirely though. But the first one, walk forward out walking, outwalking.net, you'll be good at that. I control F'd and searched and it's nowhere near in this. Like nowhere in this entire page does it mention that word. It does not mention that word anywhere in this entire page. Does it mention the word pronounce? Yes. Not exactly. It pronounces pronouncing one time. So it does not mention that word. Does it even mention sailing? Does it talk about sailing at all? Okay, it does talk about sailing. So the word sailing and pronounce are the only things that are in this. And for some reason, it's coming up with this as a result for searching for this. I tried this search engine, the DuckDuckGo, because it's supposed to not be censored. And now it's coming up with 13 best, like this dwelling images, how to pronounce not the right word, but a word kind of similar. How to pronounce.com. A lot of how to pronounce things. Like this is like definitely doing better at figuring this out. Like notice how it's trying its best to figure out what I want. Like if the first one is like that word right out, it doesn't have anything to do with pronouncing stuff, but it's also just going really hard to find things like all these website YouTube pronounce pages and the figurehead result up here, like, hey, you're talking, in the wiki it mentions that word, maybe that'll help you. It's like this is trying much better than Google doesn't give a fuck. All right. Trying to think of what to look for. Yeah, I don't think I don't think we're gonna find out how this damn thing's pronounced. What language is it from? That might be how we can figure out how it's pronounced. That's how. What language is it from? Okay, I got it. We can get this, boys. We can get this. Okay, so I'm just gonna search for the word itself, right? I'm gonna search for language on top of that. Dutch. It's Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Dutch. It could be a lot of different things. So let's try Dutch to English. And then we put in the text here, right? Gnome Manichees is what it translates as. And now we can click the audio on the Dutch side, and it should use Dutch to translate it into. I mean, it should use Dutch to say what the word sounds like.
Kaboutermannekes.
What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, but what did you just say, woman? Kaboutermannekes?
Kaboutermannekes.
Kaboutermannekes. Okay. Gnome Manichees.
Gnome Manichees.
Okay. Kaboutermannekes means gnome Manichees. Alright, so let's zoom back in. And deal with people being like, gosh darn it, who cares? Look, man, this is what I do when I stream. Sometimes it's fun to go off and figure out some interesting thing, right? I prefer to stop playing the game when I'm doing something like this, because I personally don't mind when I'm watching a streamer and the streamer goes off on a long tangent, right? As long as they're not playing the game. If they're playing the game and they're doing nothing, then I also don't mind. But if they're playing the game and there's like cutscenes coming up or interesting things in the game that are happening, and then they're babbling on about things that have nothing to do with the game and talking over the stuff, then I'm like, oh man, I came here to see you react to this thing, right? Like, hey, I'm gonna watch you play Ori and the Blind Forest. Why are you babbling on about nonsense that has nothing to do with the game as Ori's mother dies from starvation? I kind of prefer to see how you care about that. That's why I'm watching you play this game, and specifically. But if the person, say, paused it, then spent a few minutes babbling, and then unpaused it, that's fine, because I can just go skip, 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 okay. Or I could say, I'm actually interested in this conversation, let's listen. If I'm not interested in the conversation, I can go skip, skip, skip. Or if I'm like watching a stream, I can just start doing something. Because when I'm watching a stream, I'm never just fully 100% watching. Well, I sometimes am. It depends. Like, I'm normally multitasking, and then when there's something more interesting, and then I'm fully watching the stream, or I'm engaging with chat. Like, I'm always doing something a little bit extra. And so if it's a conversation that I'm not that, I don't really care about, and it goes on for a long time, then I pay less attention at that point, and then I'm more focused on the alternative thing that I'm doing, like in chat, like talking with people in chat about whatever I was talking about, or if I'm also like playing a game of my own, I start to focus a little bit more on the game, or if I'm writing something or doing just whatever I'm doing, I focus on that a little bit more. And then once the game gets back to going, then my ears perk back up and I'm paying a little bit more attention and watching a little bit more. But it's really, the main thing though is it's when interesting stuff is happening and the player who's playing it doesn't focus on the game at all as interesting things are happening. That's frustrating. Especially during like important cutscenes or something. Like, imagine watching someone play The Last of Us and you get to the end of Joel and Sarah's story before the time skip, and they're just talking about taxes or some shit. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Or they're looking away from it while talking about something else and talking to chat about anything other than what's happening on the screen. And it's like, no, this is one of the most important parts of the entire game. What are you doing? Like, that frustrates me. I would put a Pablo head on my ship to symbolize greediness. He knows what you just said. He's looking at you sideways. Pablo knows. Pablo knows you sleep as well. Somewhat beautiful on the big sailing ships. Google also hates the words pay your taxes. Speaking of which, I still haven't done my taxes. Like, okay. I need to, give me a second here. I need to put a reminder up. Give me a second. I'm getting my sticky note and I'm putting a reminder. I need to make sure I start on my taxes today after the stream and get that finished tomorrow. I don't like putting it off as much as I put it off. And my taxes are a bit more complicated now because of, the income I get from this. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And then actually I'm gonna make 2 of them. Okay. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. So here's what I'm doing. The first sticky note goes on the top part of my TV, hanging over the screen slightly. Alright. The second sticky note goes right where I lay my head when I sleep. Now I will not forget for sure. That's super important. I can't, I very rarely use the sticky notes, but I cannot forget that. The government doesn't like it when you forget your taxes. Okay. And I've been forgetting on a daily basis to the point where now it's like 45 days or so before the cutoff. And I like to try to do mine ahead of time because it's a bit more complicated because like I have basically, even though I make no real money off of this, if this is still considered sort of like a business because I do get money from it, but because I'm getting money from it as if it's a business, that means that I treat it like it's a business, and certain things are tax write-offs depending on how it goes. So like I can actually some of the gaming stuff I can actually get some of that taxes back on my some of the taxes back on some of the gaming stuff I buy on my my taxes, which reduces the overall amount that I have to pay from the money I receive from you guys. So yeah. Man, those are big mountains. Oh, that's right. Don't they live in a castle up in those mountains? Yeah, okay, that's why. I was wondering who was going to put that away. It said there was a question mark in between me and there, right? Yeah, I might as well. No, I don't want to. The question. These things tend to be trashy, so I'm not going to hit all of them up. I am going to hit this one up that's like directly in between. I will come across that one. I won't miss it. Because like the question marks in the water, I've never gotten one that I actually give a shit about. So when I do them, it's almost more of a completionist type of thing. It's like, you know, the gratification of doing another thing on that you could have done. But as far as like something that is interesting to do, it's not. It's supremely uninteresting. And it's like, it's the same 2 fights. There's only ever 2 different fights. And it's the exact same 2 every time. And the reward for it is a bunch of stuff that you're not going to use. Aw. Oh, I remember the crossbow when you aim it manually is very odd. Because the bolts go different ranges depending on if you're directly over an opponent or like not over an opponent. I really don't like the ranged combat in this game. I imagine like it has to get close enough for the cursor to start registering it, and then it'll start shooting. Like you don't actually want to lead the target, if I remember correctly, by almost at all anything. I want him to come over here so I can experiment with this. Because if you lead the target by too much, then the crossbow bolt like does whatever it wants to do as far as its range. But if you lead it by just a little bit, then what happens instead is the range of the bolt is adjusted to whatever the range of the monster is. Doesn't look like they're gonna come close, so let's just go. What the fuck, bro? Why be a dick? Alright. Don't attack right away. Swim around and fly around, I mean. What are you doing? There you go. Aw. Also, I wish you had to reload manually rather than when you press the button, it reloads and then shoots automatically. That's actually kind of a little annoying. You can't just like reload and hold. You have to like reload. And then wait. Alright, so let's see. So like here, see how I went too far? But if you aim, oh, why'd you do that? Alright, but if you do it around here, nope, see, even that, it went too far again. Let's aim directly on it. Nope. Damn it, why do you gotta be above my head so I can't see the cursor change? Like, literally right above my head. Just fucking kill it. There. Yeah, the game's gonna be a dick. Fuck it. I'll do it on land monsters. Try to learn how it works again. Remember, it's like, it's probably, other than NES days, there was really bad projectiles in NES days. Manually aiming this crossbow is one of the worst manual projectile weapons of any game I've played. Like I said, not counting NES days, some games on the NES had such terrible projectile weapons. It was like, what the fuck is this game? Oh, I should probably get some air since he's swimming so slow. That wasn't much air. The inky blackness. You son of a bitch. Stop trying to drown Geralt. It's best just to let the auto aim do its thing. I guess I haven't looted that one. Yep. Everything has a use. What do you mean by everything has a use? You mean the in this game, the crossbow and all that stuff? Yeah, auto aim. It's just auto aim, and your life will be a lot easier. Unfortunately, what it was is what the hell? The front of my ship got all fucked up. Come on, man. Now my ship's gonna sail even slower. It might sink if they grab the front of the ship again. Look at my boat. The front is just red now. It was orange before, but now it's red. Can be used to distract a monster? It doesn't seem like it distracts them to me. Unless it hits them. Like, normally it just doesn't hit. Like, when you're fighting a monster that circles, like the basilisk I was fighting, your crossbow is fucking worthless unless you manually aim it. But I can't remember how to manually aim it 100% at the moment. I'm trying to remember it. I remember it's tricky because it's one of those projectile. What the fuck? It's one of the. Stop it, wind. It's one of those projectiles that has magic properties. Ooh, hello. There's 2 chests over here. It's one of those projectiles that has magical properties where the range of the projectile changes based on whether or not your cursor is over a monster or not over a monster. I'm sure you guys have played those types of games. This is one of them. I really like the Skellig bass music more than it's like peaceful. It's like just chill. A lot more than Novigrad's. Like Novigrad's like just you're swimming or you're walking around music is nowhere as awesome as Skellig's in my opinion. Just because it's just, listen to this, it's just chill. This is just really great background music. Like I could turn this on and while I'm doing anything. The Scott King music. You know what? I should add this to my playlist. I think this is a good like background thing. Skellig, because I'm trying to make like a playlist of video game music that I can play when playing a game where I don't like the music. Skellig music. Oh, too loud. Way too loud. Not balanced properly. It has to be balanced well. Because if it's not balanced well, then what ends up happening is that it's just not worth it because I have to turn it up and down, up and down. This is a good one. Alright, so let's save it to my gaming music. It says there's a second version of this. I'll just grab both for now, and I'll play around with it later. There we go. Such chill Such chill music. And it's not like copyrighted. It doesn't like claim your damn video every damn time it's playing in your game. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. That's the best part of it, the part that does the full one. Though I do like the voice too when it does the vocals. I love like acoustic guitars, Spanish guitars, all whenever. I don't know what it is about the, you know, those someone plucking at those strings. It's just a really pleasant sound. I've always liked it. It's one of my favorite instruments to listen to. So it's one of the reasons, one of the favorite parts of the song. That's one of the reasons, like, this is one of my favorite songs in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Here, let me bring this up real quick. This is good. And I think I'm going to switch to Twitch after I start this one. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and get Twitch ready to be switched to while I'm playing the Konami Symphony of the Night. Great news about Konami, by the way, guys. I've heard some really great news. It's only rumor at this point, but the rumor is that PlayStation is looking to buy most of Konami's big IPs. So we might finally see life in those IPs again. I was hoping for that because Konami doesn't give a fuck about those IPs other than as pachinko machines. Like, they want to use them to gamble. And maybe that can be part of the deal. Like, PlayStation will be like, yes, you can retain all rights to make gambling machines of these games and any future versions of these games that we create. If we make a new Castlevania, you can make a gambling machine of it, and you retain 100% of the rights to that machine and all the profits there that are with it. But like, that seems like a good deal to me. I mean, fucking who gives a shit about some pachinko? So they're looking to buy like most, if not all, of their big IPs: Silent Hill, Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, Zone of the Enders, all that shit. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. At least that's the rumor. Is it Requiem of the Gods or Lost? No, Lost Painting's the library, I think. Wood carving. Wandering Ghost. Is it Wandering Ghost? No, Wood. I can't remember which one it is. Let's try Requiem of the Gods. I don't think it's this one, but it might be. Yep, Requiem of the Gods is the marble area, whatever the hell that was called. So the volume isn't actually balanced wrong, I think, actually. I think it's just my headset is blowing out my eardrums because I have the game turned down a little lower. And my headset's plugged directly into my computer's sound instead of my monitor's sound because I'm playing a game on my computer right now. Lost Painting is definitely the library, right? Yeah, that's the library. Wood carving Petita. I don't know. Yeah, that's not it either. So that means it's Wandering Ghosts. Oh yeah, it's Wandering Ghosts. This is one of my favorites. I guess a little Spanish guitar bit in there. It's so satisfying to me. Like, I feel like just going for a walk. I just want to like strut to this music. This is some strutting music here. Listen, you just power walking. You just like, you own the fucking world when you listen to this. Life is good right now. And then someone mugs you. Like, look at this happy son of a bitch. Let's kill him. All right, Twitch time, boys. Oh, all my data's still set for this. Good. Let's just pop out the chat then. Excuse me. Nah, that was, I like that. I like that. And then the song repeats after that one. It's on a loop from there. You know what? Now that I got my playlist up, I mean, man. Oh, that's right. I got that metal version of Journey to Silius. I wanted to check this guy's channel out. I want to check this guy's channel out sometime. I forgot to check it out. Journey to Silius's music is just so good, dude. NES game with music like this. Listen. This is the Famicom version, by the way. I decided to, I found the Famicom version and I was like, oh shit, I like the Famicom version too. Listen to that Famicom version. Like, this is one of the games that has a much better Famicom version. Even though I really love Journey to Silius, the Famicom version is just like a hair better. This is Nintendo, everybody. This is original Nintendo. The Japanese version of the song. Stage 1. Music. So this is what the NES version of it sounds like. Here we go. That's not, this isn't the music yet. I gotta switch this. That's the title screen. Here we go. So this is like the NES version. It sounds a little more grungy, which is good. It's good in its own way, but I like how there's more depth. You hear it? There's more depth to the Japanese version. See, I really love it. It's really good, but the Japanese version is just a hair better in my opinion. This part here, I think, is like probably goes to the Nintendo. This dun 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 dun, that part. But it's when they get to the rest of the music, like this part, where you hear the extra sounds that you don't hear in the Nintendo version. That little tingling in the background adds a lot to it and things like that. That little like that shit. And then, you know, versus the And this is and see, listen to this this same part in the Japanese. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. And then the I think this beat here though, this beat here is where I believe it goes straight to Nintendo. I mean the NES version of it, like fully, not the Japanese Famicom. But I really like this. I wouldn't want them like mixed. I wouldn't want like the Journey to Silius's NES version of this part in this song. It wouldn't fit, right? But the way the NES makes sound versus the way the Famicom makes sound, I feel like the NES is able to make this part of the song sound much more interesting. But all the rest of the song just has more depth to it, and I just more subtlety. Like there's more little bits here and there that you hear, and the music sounds more complex and interesting. But this part here, this simple bum 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 bum, definitely Japanese. I mean English. I mean this NES. But this here, when you hear all that the extra sounds and stuff. And then it still has the beat going with it. Whereas the NES version, you really only hear the beat, and like you're only really hearing like two main sounds in that. You're hearing the beat, like the doo doo doo, and then no, the doo doo doo, like the horn part of it, almost like it sounds like, and then the like the drum part of it. You hear it's like doo doo doo. You're like hearing the drum, and then you're only like hearing like a horn sort of sound. Like you're only hearing like two different things. It's still good. Well, you also there is a little bit of a too going on, so there's like three different sounds. It's still great. Man, Journey to Cilia is so good, dude. I love like this music has greatness. I love it. I think stage 4 is it? I'm trying to think of all those stages I really like. Is it stage 3? Yeah, stage 3. I want to listen to all the Japanese versions of this, all the Famicom. Like the Famicom version of this song is probably really good. Like, let me do stage 3 Famicom, Journey to Silius. Stage 3 Famicom Journey. Let's see. This isn't saying it's the Famicom version, but let's just see. Yeah, that's definitely. I searched Famicom, it's not showing up. Maybe if I search it in YouTube itself, it's more likely to show up. Control F Famicom. Like it must include Famicom, please. Alright, here we go. This says NES/Famicom. That's not, it can't, it's only 3 minutes. That can't be both. 3 minutes and something is the full track. So you're just a liar. It's one or the other. Ah, here we go. This one says it's Famicom. It even shows the wavelengths. Ah. All right. Hey, Dr. Xavier, we're switching. Wait, there's effing quarantine images on YouTube? There are? Or emojis? I think the NES wins. I like the NES version of this song. Let's see about this part here, right there. Here, come up. No, I like the NES version better. That part right there, I like that better. Da, 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 da. This here. Yeah, I think the NES version of Stage 3 is better. Still good. That's still good, but it's not the NES. Hold on. Sega Genesis arrange. Someone used the Sega Genesis sound? Oh my god. Someone's using the Sega Genesis chip to do Journey to Cilia Stage 3. This is going to sound crazy. Let me listen to this. Oh, damn. Sega. I knew Sega would sound... This would sound good on Sega. Listen to this. Because it's like very grungy sounding sometimes, and Sega's good at that. Nice. What about Stage 1? I want to hear Stage 1 on the Sega. Hold up. Stage 1, because it's... Oh, see, Stage 1 is great for it. I thought so. Dude, listen to this. Oh my god, we need a Sega Genesis port of this game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Listen to that. All right, let me show you guys this channel. This is the channel that did this. I gotta subscribe to this person. They only have 156 subscribers. I wonder how much of this they've done. Made Sega Genesis versions of Nintendo stuff. Oh my god. How long have they been doing this? They're still active. Normally, like, a music channel isn't active. Look, 5 days ago. 9 months, 1 year. Okay, they've been doing this for 1 year. Oh, I don't have the window completely sized right. There we go. Let's see. And let's get you over here a little bit more. Wait, what? That's my window. That's not the right window. There we go. And then let's get you up. What? It did it again. Stop switching windows. And there we go. That should have most of the relevant information now. That way whatever we're looking at is focused on. Alright, what do we got? Super Mario Bros. The first one he did. I don't even need to hear it. I just want to. I don't even have to like it. Like, I'm just. I don't think that was a good one, but I don't even have to like it. I'm gonna like everything this guy makes. Where's the one I was listening to? Here we go. This one. Oh my god, yes. Like it right away. Bam. What? Oh, okay. Double M. Did I not hit enter? Undertale, Sailor Moon. Aw. Batman PC Engine. I've never even heard the music on the PC Engine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was his April Fool's. Nice, I like this guy. I like this guy. I'm gonna listen to more of his stuff sometime. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the Twitch. I will see you guys there once I relink the channel, and we will continue the game, and I will try not to focus so much on the YouTube random music stuff that I find. I know only Russian, he says. Kopo, why do you write many languages? James. You ever heard the Genesis version of Castlevania song Bloody Tears? No, I'll listen to it real quick. Bloody Tears, because I love Bloody Tears. Bloody Tears, Genesis. See, because I've never played Castlevania Bloodlines. So Bloody Tears was in Bloodlines. Oh yeah, they do a pretty good job. I think I still like the NES version better though. I think I like the NES version better than the Famicom version too, if I remember correctly. And this part here. Yeah, and then the Famicom. Let's just confirm. I'm pretty sure this is one of the, because some of the Castlevania Famicom songs sound a lot better than the NES version of it. I think the Bloody Tears is one of the ones I've preferred the original. Yeah, 100%. That's probably why I like the I don't like the Genesis version as much. It seems like the Genesis version is based on the Famicom. Whereas it's more tingy sounding, like it's like the like tingling, that in a slightly annoying way, if you ask me. Like a good example of much better on Famicom sound is Castlevania 3 Famicom. So the intro, the first bit of the song in Castlevania 3 is like a classic, dude. But this is the NES versus the Famicom. Like the Famicom just sounds much better, if you ask me. All right, let's see. So this is the NES. You hear it, like there's the echo to it and everything. And then once it gets started, Let's see. This is one of the iconic Castlevania songs. But now listen to the Famicom version of it though. So much better. Yeah, the Famicom, this is one of the ones where it like rocked the house. Like the Famicom version was much better. That's what she said. Oh man. All right, so anyways, I am switching to Twitch. I have to. I keep getting distracted. I've linked it. Did I link it again? No. Let me paste it then. There we go. And I will see you guys all on Twitch. Bye.